and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place. Go beyond. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As a mindset coach, business strategist, and motivational speaker with the John Maxwell team, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, organizations, and businesses to get out of their own way, to really get unstuck and discover what it is that's holding them back from achieving the goals that they have for their life and business. And now there are so many that we are discovering right now that we need to kick them out of the way and just to keep going and make those pivots, right? From virtual mindset shift workshops and masterminds to virtual corporate training programs for business professionals looking to up-level their performance and enhance their communication skills. And I cannot stress to you enough how important the communication and connection skills are, especially right now. Now more than ever, having a thinking partner and an accountability partner and a business coach to help guide you through these uncharted waters in this virtual reality we're all experiencing, to help you think more creatively and outside the box. It is not a luxury anymore to have a mindset coach and a business mentor. It is a necessity. It's an essential. I would love the opportunity to talk to you about what challenges that you're facing for your business and with your team and your clients, and to assess your current situation and where you want to be heading down the road. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond, or you can reach me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. Step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. Well, can you see my fabulous hat and my t-shirt? I am all branded out and I am thrilled because the person who is responsible, the business that's responsible, is my special guest here tonight. So I would love to welcome my awesome guest, Mike Santangelo, who is with Pin High Promo, an amazing family-owned and operated business since 2004. And Pin High Promo focuses on helping their customers, listen to this, with their branding needs. And don't we need that now more than ever, now that we're on this virtual business landscape? So Mike Santangelo from Pin High Promo, welcome to Go Beyond. I'm thrilled to have you here, Mike.
Hi, Jordana. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you very much. My company is called Pin High Promo. So essentially what we do is handle the branding for businesses. So I help coordinate items that might be appropriate for some event. And we try to facilitate a lot of good things through branding and telling a story. So we do that through apparel, through screen printing and embroidery, and then some popular items that we're using right now are stay-at-home accessories like earbuds, portable chargers, and portable speakers.
That's fantastic. And we actually have some pictures. You have a huge assortment. You guys, you need to go to Mike's website, pinhighpromo.com. And you need to check it out, but don't just go to the website, but you need to contact Mike, because he's more than just all of these assortments of products that are promotional. He is an advisor. He will help and guide you through the process, and he creates solutions for you. He offers those. So Mike, this is one of your t-shirts, and you were talking about, there's, kind of like mine, you offer t-shirts for people for branding, right?
Yeah, so this is a really cool story. So me and my family were down in Miami, and we were at a new business, and they were having their grand opening to their restaurant. And I ended up networking with the business owner. And what we did, I came down to Miami shortly thereafter. I set up a meeting with the owner, and I helped them pick out some products for their grand opening. They did some T-shirts, they did hats, they did water bottles, And this is a picture of some of the staff wearing some of the t-shirts. But actually, me and my wife went down to the grand opening, and we had a fabulous time. Get to see everybody wearing all the merchandise, and they had it for sale. So it was a great example of how I actually can help people, when they come to me and they say, we have a grand opening, what items are really good for us to show our brand, to show what our message is, if it's an opening for a charity, if it's a restaurant, if it's a walk, whatever the issue might be, that I'm here to help and steer them in a direction that they're going to get the best promotion for what they're looking for.
I absolutely love that. You add so much value because, Mike, when we've had so many great conversations, it isn't just about giving them a product and having that be like what you were talking about with this particular client. I know that you do this with all of them. You really walk them through and you ask the right questions in order to guide them to the right promotional merchandise that's going to give them, the most bang for their buck and the most visibility. And I love that you don't just give them a product, you customize it according to their needs.
That's correct. And you know what? I pick items that have longevity. Usually it's items that people are going to use. They're going to be frequently visible. One of those things that we tie into our business is visibility. We always want our brand and our name out there. Well, I talk about visibility and frequency. The more that your name and your brand is out there and the more people are seeing it, the more people are going to recognize it, the more people are going to refer you, because it's going to be the first thing that comes into their mind when concerned with your product or service.
Absolutely. For the radio listeners, right now we're showing images of some of his clients short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts with their logos that give them the brand recognition and the awareness. And like you just said, Mike, visibility and recognition are everything. And I wanted to really talk for a minute because since we're all on line more than ever right now. Basically, this is the new normal for however long it's going to last. And businesses, as a business coach, I, help my clients adjust to that. But the visibility of the brand with regards to like what I'm wearing right now, how you're on this on this interview right now with your logoed shirt and your water bottle. This is how, and I wanted to talk to you about that. This is how business owners need to be outfitting their employees who go to the networking events online, who have a Zoom meeting isn't that a very important component as far as how people are showing up and representing their brands?
Sure, that's a great point, Jordana, because what's happening now is people are spending a large amount of time in front of the computer. Let's be honest, and they're not going out quite as much. So the branding part of it that people used to see, maybe in line at Dunkin' Donuts or out at Lowe's, you're not getting that as much because the traction of people going out is just not there. So you have to take every opportunity that you have in order to brand yourself. So in a case like this, where we have viewers and people are going to watch this video and see both of our brands, they are reminded what we do, who we are, and how to contact us and what our company name is. So we have to, at this day and age, take every opportunity that we have to brand ourselves in meetings and in front of the camera to be sure that people are seeing our brand, because otherwise, if I'm not wearing anything that's branded, how else are people going to remember who I am? And that's the most important key component to walk away with, is who I am and what I do.
That's so great. Who you are and what you do is all about branding. And I think just like what we were just talking about and what you just said, it is so important, you guys, to realize that don't miss out. Look at, that's a great water bottle. Again, when I might be going to the food store, or even if we're doing just takeout, if I have my water bottle with my Ready, Set, Go Beyond, or you have your Pin High promo, on there, or I'm wearing my hat when I'm going for a walk, that visibility, and it needs to be consistent. So you can't just wear it one time. That's why it's really important, if you have a team, if you have employees, if they're not outfitted appropriately and they're not showing up with their brands when they're doing client calls, when they're doing networking, you're missing the boat on a huge opportunity to reinforce who you are and what you do. And you had said something very interesting when we talked, and then we can move on. You said that you were in a networking group and there were two people who, two clients of yours that represent their brands with their logos really well, and they're top of mind for you. Like, you can't help but put those people together when somebody, oh, I love that mug. I'm sorry. I love that you put but I love that you have the writing underneath it, and then you also have the logo. That's fantastic. So,
Yeah,
talk about that.
so the story with my networking group, there are two gentlemen in there. There's a plumber and a home inspector, and they brand themselves 24/7. If they're on a Zoom call, if they're out in public, they are always. I don't think I've ever seen them dressed in anything else but their brand and their company attire. And I will tell you that it's made such an impression on me that if anybody ever needs their services, they are the first people that come to mind because they do branding correctly. And it's a visible thing. And like we were just touching on, it's frequency. It's the amount of times that I'm seeing that brand, but also the fact that there's a trust factor involved with that person, that I know who it is, so I can relate to that person and refer that person. But the branding part of it comes first to mind every time, because if it's the side of their truck, it's wrapped. If it's during a Zoom call, they have a backdrop behind them, or they're wearing the t-shirt, they're wearing a hat, they're holding a pen, whatever, drinking from a mug. Everything is branded, and it really is a testament to how that works.
I love that. And we want all of you who are listening, who are business owners, and I love the hats. I love mine. Look what you do. You do pens, you do things for, electronics, the ear pods. The possibilities are endless, but I really love the fact that you listen to what your clients' needs are, just like you did with that first gentleman in the t-shirt that you talked, and you also support them, and you're all about building relationships, and that's why you're so successful. Your business is family owned and operated, which is very important, to support small businesses and to support family owned, especially right now with what's going on. So I really encourage all of you who have a business, who are part of the team, if you're an employee and you are not representing your product, your brand, your service, your company, Mike, how can they contact you for more
So
information about your products? Mm-hmm.
So sure, the best way to reach me, my cell phone number is 561-405-1600. And our web address is, and I'll spell it for you, is P as in Paul, INHIGH, promo, PROMO.com. So the web address is pinhighpromo.com, and the phone number is 561-405-1600.
Fantastic. Mike Santangelo from Pin High Promo. Don't go anywhere. I want all of you to really think about the fact that we are all online. We're all on Zooms. We're all doing virtual meetings and networking. And if you are not putting your brand out front and center and getting the visibility and the awareness for what you do and why you do it and showing that and being consistent, you're missing the boat. Contact Mike Santangelo at pinhighpromo.com. He will walk you through it. He will select the products that are perfect for what you need, and you will get your business out there in a consistent, exciting, and compelling way so that you will be recognizable and remembered. So Mike Santangelo, Pin High Promo, hold on, because we're going to go to a quick commercial break with my amazing sponsors, and we're going to come back and talk more about branding and why it's important for you to show up now more than ever with your promotional items and your logos and business. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go Beyond. We'll see you back here in just a minute. Thank you so much. Zen Mindspace is a curated experience where healing therapies and science meet. Created by licensed psychologist Dr. Marla Reese, it's an integrative setting where clients receive beneficial holistic treatments and classes such as yoga, meditation, and sound healing, all in one place. We customize treatments to address the challenges of modern living and to enhance emotional well-being and quality of life. Experience our Core 4 holistic services: integrative chiropractic, therapeutic massage, Reiki energy healing, and acupuncture. Let us create a plan that works for your health goals and improved wellness. Zen Mindspace, the mindfulness studio for your modern life. High End Beauty is a woman-owned business certified with Eubank and We Connect International, and is your one-stop beauty source for exceptional quality skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and more to accommodate all your needs. Whether you are a professional in the beauty industry or you're simply in search of a specific product to deliver top quality beauty solutions. High End Beauty is also the founder of Iditude, the first eyes-only skincare line formulated by doctors and dermatologist approved. Contact High End Beauty for your individual consultation, or if you're a beauty brand looking for a quality collaboration. High End Beauty, your one-stop beauty source.
Hold on, girl, now.
You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com, or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. Welcome back to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster, and I have Mike Santangelo from Pin High Promo. I would like to thank my amazing sponsors, Zen Mindspace, which offers holistic immune-boosting therapies, which we all need right now, don't we? Available for house calls and also small group sessions. Contact zenmindspace.com. And also High End Beauty, which is your one-stop beauty source for skincare, cosmetics, spa, and hair care. You know, we all need to look and feel our absolute best, and Trisha at High End Beauty can take care of you and make sure that you are looking and showing up better than ever before. So highendbeauty.com. So welcome back, and I have the wonderful Mike Santangelo from Pin High Promo, and we're talking all about branding and how to get yourself more visible and your brand recognition and awareness, and how important visibility is. And I did want to, in the last session, we were talking about being online and how important that is. But as we go into the next phase, when we do come out of this, and we will and we are, being in front of people, whether you're shopping, like I said, and you're going about, or if you're taking your kids to school, when we get to do that, branding yourself, you need to be very intentional with that. So I also wanted to ask you before we go, because there's a lot more I want to cover, you also brand masks, don't you? That's a very popular item for you.
Sure, absolutely. So right now, there has been a change in most people's businesses, and like myself, I have to alter the way that I do business and kind of see what the times are. And right now, branding masks is very popular because it's right in front of you, wearing it all the time wherever you go. So PPE items are very popular right now. Hand sanitizer is really popular. Those types of items that you have to that people will retain, that people are going to use, are perfect items for this time in this climate.
Absolutely. And, I wanted to bring up a few more things that we were talking about, because we had such great conversations. So one of them was the fact that right now, because of all of the challenges that are taking place in our lives, in our world, and in business, we've had to reinvent ourselves and our businesses. And I know that includes not only maybe starting a new business, but maybe giving your logo a refresh, a reset. So that's also where you can come in and help your clients, right? With that reinvention and really taking that brand that might be new, or maybe they're just putting a new spin on it to adjust to the circumstances. So you've been seeing a lot of that in your business with your clients?
Sure, absolutely. So like all of us, being at home, and we've had an opportunity to kind of look at our businesses and evaluate certain areas that might need improvement. So I have been seeing a couple of my clients that have change their logo, give it a little bright, fresh new look. And that they've come to me saying, hey, Mike, what items right now are really popular and what can I use right now to stay in touch with my customer base, but also attract some new customers. So I've actually been able to help them with their new branding, and even still with apparel. I've done some leisure wear where an employer has sent some leisure wear to their employees that are working from home so they get to sit nice and comfortable in a nice quarter zip company's brand on it. And
Yes, it
it's a
is a
very
great way to
comfortable
advertise.
gift. It's a great way to advertise if they ever go out. And it's also a nice appreciation gift for your employees.
I love that. So let's paint the picture. So not only do you have products that will help people brand themselves, and represent if they're employees and associates of a company, but it also is a thank you to your employees, to let them know, which is so important, that they're valued and appreciated, and also to your clients as a reminder that business is still open and don't forget about us, and that we want to serve you. So I love all the different ways that you can help them. And I had another question for you, because there are so many websites out there that have promotional items. I've seen them, I've done them, I know all about that. What differentiates, for the people who are watching and listening, your company, Pin High Promo, from the other companies out there? I know the answer, but I'd like you to share that with the audience.
Sure, that's a fantastic question. So I will not sit here and deny the fact that I have customers that will go online and they'll go to other websites and they'll search and gather information, get pricing. And sometimes they'll actually order product through those websites. But the difference lies where I can be contacted, I'll answer my cell phone, and they'll say to me, I have this engagement coming up. This is the demographic of the people that I'm sending it to. If it's women or a certain age group, that I can help advise them and steer them in a direction and give them products that are going to be that are going to work for their promotion. Whereas if you go online, you're not going to get that special attention. You are not going to get the person on the other end of the line that's saying, I don't think this is going to work for you, or I don't think this is an imprint size that's going to work for this product. There are certain things that I can advise you on that somebody online can. I can name a few instances in my own personal experience where clients have come to me after they've ordered product online and said to me, wow, I wish somebody had told me that the embroidery on my shirt wasn't going to do well with this style imprint, or it wasn't going to do on this particular garment because it's made of this stitching. So, there are certain things that I could help clients with, and that saves them money in the long run because they won't have to replace it by going back to somebody else and giving them another project that they, didn't have success with the first time. Where right off the bat, I could advise them, I could steer them in a direction with products. And that's most of the time is by listening and asking key questions and hearing what type of a story do they want to tell with their promotional products. So it could be a networking event, could be employee appreciation event, it could be just a customer appreciation where you're trying to, stay in front of your customers like you were just talking about. Sometimes it's been 6, 7, 8 months now where, you may not have been in front of your client anymore. And here's a fresh reminder of who I am and what I do.
I love that. What resonated with me with everything that you just said, it's adding value, which you do. It's not just giving them a product and saying, here you go. And the other thing that you do is you get it right the first time. Okay? So that saves them time, it saves them money, and it saves them a lot of frustration as far as I'm concerned. Because when you get it right the first time, it wasn't by luck and it wasn't by chance. It's because you asked the questions and you listened and you wanted to guide them in the right direction. I absolutely love that. And there's so many issues that businesses are facing right now. I mean, there are, and we can talk, I know we're getting towards the end, but I want all of the charities, the nonprofits, all the big galas that are not happening in person. I want them to think about you as that go-to promo guy, the branding guy that can help them with their needs. If you have a team, if you're not having your trade show, I can go on all day, and we probably have to have a second or third session, but how can they contact you, Mike, so that they can not only get the products that they need, but get the right products for their business, for their brand, and to be heard and listened to and guided in the right direction? How do they contact you?
So my contact info is 561-405-1600. And my web address is Pinhigh Promo, spelled P as in Paul, INHIGH, promo.com. And I just wanted to touch on that charity because it's a very interesting topic, because there's a lot of charities out there, unfortunately, that rely on the smallest of a bake sale to a walk to a marathon to some sort of way to generate money. And unfortunately, at this day and age, people aren't getting together, so those things aren't happening. So an easy solution might be do a one color t-shirt, with a one color imprint, and advertise on your social media website to support a cause. I like to use, for dog lovers out there. There are charities out there that I'm sure that there are really well-known charities, and then there are some for some dog lovers that aren't going to do so well because they just don't have ways to generate money.
Absolutely.
This is a great way.
So charities, keep all of that in mind. Business owners, charities, groups. Mike Santangelo with Pinhigh Promo, I want to thank you so much for being an amazing guest, for sharing your insight and your promotional merchandise about how to take our businesses and our brand to the next level, which I'm all about. I'm a quote girl, so here you go. A brand is the set of expectations, memories, stories, relationships that taken together account for a consumer's decision to choose one product or service over another. Isn't that what we're talking about here tonight? And that's Seth Godin.
Good stuff.
And I want you to think about that when you're talking about your product, service, and brand, and keep Mike Santangelo from Pinhigh Promo on your mind, and contact him at pinhighpromo.com. And Mike, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure learning more about branding.
Thank you.
From you. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go Beyond. Catch me here next Tuesday night, every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. live on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond. I want you to step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Jordana. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.